Hello everybody, welcome back to some Fallout 4. Picking up where we left off last time, we finished Libertalia. This is actually my second attempt at recording this video because, good god, did shit go wrong in the last one. And not like recording wise or anything, just like literally in the game. Because I did not realize just how annoying the one location we were going to actually was laid out. So I'm actually hoping now that these guys will give me the same quest that they did last time. So yeah, first stop on the list, Nordhagen Beach. It's another settlement that we'll be getting.
Excuse me.
It has a man, a woman, and a child here. So, you know, nice little family. It's one of the few settlements that actually has a child in it, since that's not like an actual recruit that you can get.
They didn't send me, but I am a Minuteman. Is there some way I can help?
We're having a lot of trouble with a group of raiders, stealing our food and supplies. Do you think you can persuade them to leave us alone?
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
No telling, I'm afraid. Well, this time there were 3, but who knows how many are back at their base.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, really? Thanks. I didn't know what we were gonna do about them.
Alright. So that also makes Hancock idolize me.
Yeah?
Hancock.
Hey, you, got a sec? I need you to hear something.
I'm listening.
It's just, being out here with you, it's made me realize, most of my life to this point, I've been running out on the good things I got. I skipped out on my family, my life in Diamond City, took up with you just to get out of Good Neighbor. Hell, running from myself was what made me into a damn ghoul. But being here with you for the first time in my life, things have just felt right. And running is the furthest thing from my mind. I mean, I left Good Neighbor thinking I was gonna just sharpen up the old killer instinct. But whether it's fate, or destiny, or just goddamn coincidence, I ended up with someone like you. I turned one of the nastiest settlements in the Commonwealth into a refuge for the lost. I thought I'd done something I could hang my hat on. But being out here with you, it's made me realize just how small time I'd been thinking. And that maybe all my running, from my life, myself, maybe it wasn't such a bad thing after all.
It doesn't matter what you did. All that matters is what you do from here on out.
I know a lot of bookies that'd disagree with you, but I feel what you're getting at. So let me get to the point. Throwing in with you has been the best decision I've ever made. It's like I found a part of myself I never realized was missing, which happens sometimes when you're a ghoul. If I hadn't taken up with you, I'd probably be in a gutter somewhere, getting gnawed on by rad roaches. You have been one hell of a friend.
That really means a lot to me. Thank you, Hancock.
Just calling them like I see them. Well, I know I could stand to listen about how wonderful I am for the rest of my days, but it's probably worth us hitting the road. Thanks for hearing me out, friend.
Alright. So the ISO, whatever the hell, ISO, whatever that is. It makes it so that when you're at 250 plus rads, your criticals fill 20% faster. Now, I think I mentioned a couple times that his perk had something to do with chems, but turns out no. I was right in that it's worthless because 250 rads, which means 250 less max HP, and I don't even have 500 HP yet.
Hey.
So,
you're looking a bit on edge.
It's time we part
So we're
ways.
gonna dismiss him, and we're gonna dismiss him back here.
I'll head home.
Because last time I got close to the location,
Trouble in your life.
and I'm just gonna send him all the way back to Good Neighbor. Now, oh good, it still sent us to Easy City Downs. Now I'm gonna make a quick save here. Because he is one of the reasons that things went wrong. In the last part. Because I sent him home and he walked like straight through the fucking Easy City Downs and started attracting attention. But anyway. Alright. So it's a racetrack and they have robots doing the races. So now, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crouch. Go to my A. I'm going to activate the stealth boy. Now, these robots are non-hostile. And I'm not sure if, besides attacking them, I don't think them detecting you makes them hostile at all.
Who? Hey.
Now, obviously, because I'm invisible, that doesn't stop them from hearing me. But yeah, there's raiders and fuck off, game. All right,
But nothing over here.
and I'm no longer invisible. All right, which is why I made the quick save. So I need to get up to where the guy talking is. I think his name is Eager Ernie or something, right? Now the way this location is laid out fucking sucks. So to get up there without doing any kind of weird jumping involves you going through basically the entire settlement, or the entire location. It's not a settlement. Because the platform to get up to him starts very early on in the settlement, like around these buildings back here, and then you have to like zigzag across a couple of them to get up to where it actually is. Now, I'm not entirely sure what disabled. Like I don't use stealth boys often enough to know how long they last. So I'm actually going to pull out my gun so that I'll know when it's done.
What the hell was that?
Who's there? Keep your eyes open.
Come on, you're holding up the race.
God damn it. See, I don't use stealth boys very often, like ever. So I have no idea exactly how they work. Like that right there, I kind of assumed that running probably wasn't going to be a good idea. But I didn't know. Because, like, I mean, I think I use stealth boys a lot in Fallout 3 and in New Vegas. But in Fallout 4, I just never really felt the need to, you know? Alright. I'm actually going to quick save here instead. So I don't have to keep doing that stupid run. Okay. So let's do this and actually try and get up into the things here.
Who's there?
Payback time, boogeyman!
See, and now, like, I don't know what just alerted them to my presence there. I had the stealth boy on, I was crouched, and then all of a sudden he's just like, there's the guy, get him. And it's like, okay, but why? Oh, make it. Good. Oh, make it. Now this is a thing that I tried to do
Hearing shit.
multiple times in the last part. But unfortunately, that happens a lot. And the game doesn't like you actually trying to make that jump because it likes to push you off of it. So we're going to try and take a little bit more of a roundabout route. Okay.
What a race! What a race!
Aid stealth boy.
You all get your bets in. I sure did.
What?
Oh my god, Hancock, you fucking tool. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Why are you in the middle of everything? Why couldn't you just fucking take a different route to go home? Yeah. Okay. I think I see Hancock there. Yeah. You know what?
Look who it is. We heading out again?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Done.
good. Now,
Hey.
you.
Yeah?
Wait there.
Gotcha. I'll keep an eye out.
Since you can't seem to not fuck me over, fucking sit and stay like a good boy. Like, fuck Christ. Never understand these assholes.
Good clean race today. Absolutely no funny business.
Okay.
Coming up next, Lady Lovelace takes on the Iron Maiden in a head-to-head match.
Because, like, you know, obviously if they're alerted, they're also going to be, even if they don't know that I'm there, they're still going to be more aware of my presence.
Back to the track.
Which means that him getting detected there,
I found him.
Take him down, boys.
there, was that good for you? Why did I'm invisible, right? Like, it's not just me. Like, that's, like, being invisible is supposed to mean something, yeah?
And here they come.
And yet all it seems to do is increase the amount they'll detect me by like half a fucking inch.
Still hanging in there.
Like, they don't seem to be having too much trouble finding me.
Pulled this out before. This is one hell of a race.
Hey, whack us!
What the fuck is that? Damn it! Screw this.
Hey,
Why are you all fucking assholes? Why can't you just let me do it the way I want to do it? Why must my stealth... You know, I don't know. Give up. But then the quick save has... I gotta go and fucking stop Hancock again. Because he's a fucking asshole.
We got some fine bots in this race.
Oh, fuck off. That's not at all.
Piece of junk is really showing off those new mods. It's neck and neck. Piece of junk is really showing off those new mods.
I can... Yeah, so I should be good up here.
Who's there?
Now, there is one more that I want to take out, because I want to take out that other guy that's up there. Now, what I wish I could do is jump on that roof, because if I could jump onto that roof, I would be able to just jump straight into the building. But unfortunately, as I showed you before, this game doesn't really like you trying that. Like, you can jump here easily enough. And I've made the jump to this roof twice. But a lot of the times, the game will just be like, nah, you fell off. You didn't make the jump. You fell off the little roof here.
What the?
wait, the hell?
You sure you... Who's there?
Okay.
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there.
Okay, now, in theory, I should be able to make that jump. In practice, not so much.
Huh?
Also, in theory, I should be able to jump up here, but the thing, is last time I tried to jump up here, it didn't really work for me.
Hey,
The jet will make you jittery. Guess they were right.
Okay. Actually, I'm a quick save here. Now that I'm up on the roof. Now, my real problem is that when I jump there, obviously my landing is gonna... Yep.
a minute.
See, and that's why I quick saved. Now you may be wondering why I'm doing all this, and will it be worth it? Honestly, the answer at this point, no.
Who?
Like, it's really not.
Huh. Wait a minute. Hey, I think someone's out there. Shit's got ambush all over.
I swear I must be
What?
going crazy.
Okay.
I know. Huh. Guess it was nothing after.
Okay. Promises.
That's it.
Robot controls. Activate reserve robots. Tin Man, Fusion's Folly, Lady Lovelands. And then change targeting parameters. Override targeting.
Hell?
Now, what that should have done is turn all the robots hostile to the Raiders, including the ones I just released from the track.
Those moves, tough guy.
Violence will not be tolerated.
My God, if I had hands, I'd strangle the life out of you!
Do not attempt to flee. You will be identified and sanctioned.
But yeah, so that if you make it up here, you can turn on 3 extra robots and then turn them hostile to both the Raiders and the Triggermen that are here. Now, like I said, is it worth it? If you manage it, if you got some actual stealth.
Bingo.
Lockpicking is permanently easier because I got another Tumblr's thing.
Considered armed and dangerous.
But yeah, if you have some actual stealth and you can get around to it, it is. If you don't have very much stealth, then obviously being able to do that with the robots is kind of worthless because by the time you get here, like I said, the regular route that you have to take to get up here, the non-dumb way that I did it, or the dumb, outside of the dumb way I did it, requires you to go through most of the fucking thing anyway. And you're going to end up killing pretty much everyone already. Wire raised the tribute again. We're paying almost half our take to Libertalia now. I've got Tommy working over the books. I need you to find a better way to rig these races. Take a couple bots offline and see what you can do. But yeah, as you can see, they're still fighting the robots. The Raiders and Triggermen, they don't go down super easy. They're not going to win by any means, but that doesn't mean that they can win.
Fugitive is attempting to evade capture. Beginning pursuit.
But yeah, and then as you can see, even though the targeting parameters are reset and that the robots still run the race, I mean,
Search for fugitive.
they, I don't think that if I do it again, it'll change anything in them. Yeah, override targeting. But they will attack the ones that they come across, but as you can tell, they don't necessarily start hunting. Okay, so it looks like we got one more Raider to deal with.
Where'd
Oh,
you
it's
go?
a Triggerman. Seems to be hiding somewhere. I have a feeling he's in a location that the robots can't get to. Oh, piece of junk died. Huh? Yeah, he must.
Stop hiding. We'll make nice. Promise.
Yeah, he's in this thing.
I can't see.
Okay, I guess I broke his head then with that. I mean, that makes sense. I did set it on fire. There he goes. Good here. And then out back here, I do believe there is a tripwire. Yeah, here. Set off that. Got some cam chimes and whatnot. So yeah, we actually got a clubhouse terminal. Racetrack ad. October Classic. Oh, you know what? I think this is what we. I think we already actually have one of those because I think that's how we ended up with the location marked on our map. Oh, I can access the robot controls from here. Son of a bitch. All right, so new things. Sneak into here and do it. There is a couple of raiders here. Obviously, you have to worry about the tripwire and the mine that's out there, the bomb that's out there, or in the the chimes or whatever to alert them. But that computer, significantly easier to get to, did not realize that that would actually trigger them, because why would you have it where the races could be altered from here and not just upstairs? It's, ugh, I can't believe that. That's just horrid. Oh, actually, you know what? Since they're all right there, and since this place has been cleared out, and oh, good God, why are they exploding so much? Like, good Christ. There shouldn't have been that many explosions. Holy hell. Not very often you see robots turn to ash. That's a lot of metal to be melting down into an ash pile. The Bugle Repertoire? The hell is that? Probably under T, right? Because this game's one of those assholes that puts the, or puts T and it has the in front of it. There it is. Oh, that makes sense. We are at a racetrack. Anyway, I hope that's not copyrighted, but wouldn't surprise me. Good God, I didn't realize it would play for quite that long. Oh my God,
Sweet.
Okay, stop. Thank you. But yeah, if you get in there and turn on the robots, you can clear out this place very easily, as you can see. Careful self-destructing them, though. Apparently, and there's another one here. Is like, are you fucking kidding me?
Got it.
Yeah, all robot control functions are offline. Yeah, because I blew them all up. But yeah, because if you come in here, I do believe this is where the other 3 robots get released from those 2 pods in this one, I guess. But yeah, because you can release the other 3, then you can turn them all on the raiders and that. Like I said, that must be a lawnmower. It's a very easy way to clear the place of all of the raiders and that. Because I do believe, Although, with how much running around and like even like alerting everybody, I'm like, well, let's just say it was a practice run. The robots never did actually turn hostile to me, which is interesting because I thought for sure that that if Ernie there detected you, that it would turn the robots hostile to you, but I guess not. Wasn't there? Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm sure there was one because that's the guy I killed, and I knew that one of the Protectrons had killed one. Feel like that body wouldn't be there on the racetrack. Kind of an obstruction. Oh, Atomic Dreams actually came in to chase down some raiders. If we get there, no. Toilets. But yeah, so the way that you are supposed to, I guess, get up into Ernie's booth there is you start here, which is quite a ways away already, and obviously, no, I want the stim pack. I didn't want the microscope either. It's obviously quite a ways away. Oh, fucking Christ! I can't walk straight to save my life. Rad-X, Mentats. Yeah, and then, or over there, either way, you have to come into the raider-infested place to get up to it. And then you gotta go all the way around here, and out the door and around to get back into the place, or to get into the place. It's very annoying. And doesn't make much sense, because that means that for Ernie to get out of the booth, he then has to walk the... Because assuming that they don't jump down, because that wouldn't make sense for a normal human to do that, even in this world. He would then have to go across all of that crap to then leave, and then to come back up, you would have to go all around that, and it just doesn't make sense that he would do that, that there wouldn't be a faster way up there. But anyway, like I said, was it worth it? No, it really wasn't. But we'll go and kick Hancock away and let him go back now, turn in our quest, get another settlement, and then we'll call it a part. Unfortunately, it was one small location. Well, I guess two locations, right? Because we did Nordhagen Beach. Not that there's much there.
Got my something I can
Talk.
help with?
I
Go
think
away.
it'd be best if we went our separate.
Yes, all good things.
Alright. So yeah, I don't know if we'll pick up somebody else right away in the next part or not. Like, we still have Kate would be the easiest one to go and get. Strong would probably be the next easiest. Curie, we could go and get Nick or Dance. Maybe we'll go and get Dance.
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it, and we decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
Alright. So now we have access to Nordhagen Beach. It's a decent little settlement. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. You can't move them out. It goes down, obviously, to the beach. Actually, I'm not sure how far out it goes, or how close to the bridge it gets. Oh, wow. It's actually way bigger than I thought it was. It goes up to the road, but does not include the road, but that makes sense. Most of these locations don't. If they have a road, or if they're close to the road, the location generally doesn't include said road. But yeah, this is actually a rather large location, isn't it? But yeah, so you can't move them. You can't assign the child to anything. The boy there. Like if you go, you see it marks him as a settler, but it doesn't let us actually, like when we look at his tag, right? It says command, but when we look at him, it's just nothing. But as you can see, he is assigned to gourds, and he automatically assigns himself to food. It's the only thing he can do. If we get either of his parents new work, he will assign himself to more food, I think. But like if you take away all the food and then plant new ones, he won't reassign himself to it. Like settlers generally are programmed so like if they're already doing food and then there's more food planted, they will automatically assign themselves to it. But if you take away all their food, they won't necessarily assign themselves to do food. Most of the time they will, but it's not a guarantee. But yeah, this settlement here, I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to do with it. I mean, generally ones that come with a group of people, I'll usually just leave the people to their business. So this may be one that I fix up off camera. Just, I don't know. Maybe we'll actually do a build episode this week. It's been a while since I've done one. Maybe I'll do one for here since the last couple locations we've got haven't had settlers attached to them, so it hasn't really been important, but or been like, oh, I should get it. I should get some defenses up. Whereas this one actually has some settlers here that could use some defense. So yeah, maybe that's what we'll do either next part or the part after that. We'll fix up this place. But that'll be it for this part. So thanks everybody for watching. And I will see you on Wednesday for more.